Hello for the 25th Sunday of Ordinary Time. Just using the gospel today. And the title is, Who is the greatest? Is it Muhamman Ali? He said he was the greatest. Who is the greatest? The apostles were arguing amongst themselves, who is the best? Who is the greatest? You know, we're winding down baseball season. And who's going to be the number one in the league world champions? Stay tuned and watch the World Series soon. We're beginning this long football season. And who's going to be number one at the end? Stay tuned. Late January, February, the Super Bowl will be number one. Well, we think like that often, but Jesus has a different insight or thought pattern. Who is the greatest? And simply he says it by saying, if anyone wishes to be first, he or she shall be the last of all and the servant of all. The servant, to serve other people, and all of them. You know, in our church we have the diaconate. It means service. Diakonia in the old Greek cities and states used to be the public servant. Those were deacons then. Church has taken that over and made the workers in our liturgy to be deacons, to be servants of all the people in the liturgy. And a servant is really, the bottom line is to follow the instructions of others. You do what another person tells you what to do. The greatest example is a slave. Or the royal officials. They didn't just make up the rules, they carried them out. The government told them what to do. They were public servants. Well, probably the best example of a servant that I like to think of is a waiter or a waitress. Oh, you don't call them waiters and waitresses anymore. You call them servers. They serve all the people that come into the restaurant. Not just their relatives or friends, but all of them with equal dignity. A good waiter, a good server in the restaurant. A good politician who is concerned for all people, not just his or her party. And a good mother, concerned about and serving all of her children, not her favorite one. I always like to ask parents, who's your favorite? Gets a good discussion going on. Well, I think if we just look at a server in a restaurant, my favorite restaurant in Lexington is Merrick Inn. And that server, he or she, is to serve everybody who comes into the Merrick Inn with equal dignity and service. And enjoy. I'm here to help you, to serve you. That's service. That's number one. Be a good mother. Stop whatever you're doing, mother, and take care of your little child who needs to have his diaper changed. That's service. That's number one. But Jesus encountered distinction to his apostles when they were fighting over who was the best or who was the greatest or who was number one. But Jesus gives a message that reaches out to all people. You don't just choose the ones you want to love and serve. You're supposed to be like a child, open to everyone. Not your favorite, not just your family, but everyone. Didn't he give a little story on who is my neighbor? And the neighbor in that story was the one with the Good Samaritan came in contact, lying half dead along the side of the road. So this is really a radical instruction that Jesus gives. Whoever receives one child such as this in my name receives me. And you don't just receive me, but you receive the one who sent me. You receive God. You treat that little tyke with a full diaper and you serve him or her. The message of Jesus is so radical, it reaches out to every North Korean child and adult, every Russian child and Putin, every Syrian immigrant, refugee, and Assad, all the Trump children, the Eastern Kentucky children, and the street people of Lexington. Do you want to be great like Muhamman Ali? And he was. Or do you want to be great like Jesus preaches, which he did? Who is the greatest? Simple answer. The one who serves all. If you do, you'll not only be better, but you'll probably be happier. Have a good day.